Okay, so I got the other computer done now. I'm working on this one. And this is the Gigabyte board that was in the other tower. So let's go take a look at the other tower. So this is the other tower. This is the board that was in the rack-mounted kind of like type of thing. And I still have it apart. And I was going to clean it a little bit more, but it's raining, so I didn't want to go out there with the compressed air. But we've got the RAM in here. I've got to do something with that wire up there. Maybe I'll go ahead and move that fan plug or something. I had a little bit of stuff to do, but we basically took what was in one of those, that $5 computer rack right here. Because I got two of these for $5, and they both had the same motherboard in them. So I like the vertical mounted, horizontal mounted. You know, it doesn't really matter. But I decided that I wanted a newer board in this one here, and I wanted to run Windows. But what we'll do is I'm going to see if I can download a copy of Windows, and I've got a product key on the side of here for this thing. So I should be able to use it. I don't know, maybe Windows makes it really difficult to do that anymore. For now, Linux is on here. I'll grab another hard drive, slap it in there, install Windows, keep the two of them separated. If I want to run one, I just plug in the damn hard drive. So meanwhile, I need to get this thing going. So I just got the power supply mounted up in here, and it goes in kind of like that. But now I got to get the drives in here, and then the hard drive goes down in here. And this originally was a media PC. I don't know if this is like an actual company, but this is the one that my friend bought at the auction, and he couldn't get it to work because it had a bad RAM card, I think. I don't know, I can't remember. Something was bad, and it wouldn't work. So anyway, it's fairly compact. It's got fans here and here. I'm pretty sure this is the original power supply, so everything should fit. I just got to undo some of the zip ties because it was in another machine. I don't think this power supply can be in here any other direction. Yeah, it's got to be this way. So it's a very tight fit. So anyway, we'll get those in here. I don't know if I need to put them both in there, but I've got them. One's a DVD player. I think they're both DVD players. I have a actual Blu-ray player. I don't know. I'm guessing one of them was probably in here, and then the other one was out of the other tower. They're all LGs. So at any rate, we're going to get this thing rolling here in a little bit, and we'll be back. Oh, and I did find my screw. So, found that. Okay, we got the RAM that this one came with, and we got the hard drive that it came with, and then I got the extra hard drive that was set up with it. So basically, everything is going to go exactly, all hardware exactly the same. I'm trying to remember if the TV card was in a different spot. I think this is how everything was. There's actually yet another card that could go in here, and I might install it just so that it's not laying around, and it's an eSATA card. I don't know. Anyway, so originally it had this on there. I don't know that I would ever use it, but whatever. So this one has a hard drive that goes up in here, one here, and then another one over here. So we'll put both of them in there. They're going to be kind of hard to get to down here, so you kind of have to slide it through the front. That's why this piece comes off here. And they have this little thing here for reaching into this. So it's a good thing I saved these, because without them, this thing ain't getting in there. I don't remember the direction that they go, but I guess you just put them on there and you're good to go. Since I can only find 2 of them, I'm only going to be able to put in the one. They seem to be slightly different. Oh, never mind. But anyway, this thing had the DVD player and the Blu-ray player. I'm not putting the Blu-ray back in here because I'm not going to use it for that. So it appears it just slides right in here. I'll show you. Let me put this on the camera. Okay. It's really kind of wild. So you just have these on here. There we go. Right here. Now there's more, but I don't know where they are. So now basically, once we have that there, we can put this back on here, and we're good to go. But I got to get my other hard drive in here and a few other things. So we're getting there. All right, this is a total mess. I don't really even know how the hell they had this. I remember opening it up before, and I think it was like heavily zip tied. So the problem is we have like all these damn connectors here, and it all these fans, and they're all running off of these. And then we have our SATA cables, and I noticed this. It's like, oh, the hell. Anyway, we get this cable here for another hard drive. But to hide all this, I'm like, I don't know how I'm going to do that. These 2 fans right here are separate. And then we got this thing here. And I remember opening this thing up going, good Lord, you know. It was pretty crammed in here. And then, you know, like wires and stuff here could easily, you know, get pushed. So we got this fan here. All of these fans are running this way off of these damn things. So I guess what I could do is I could pull this one over here, this one over here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 fans. And they all got to get hooked up somehow. There's really nowhere to hide them. You know, there's nowhere to shove the wires anywhere. And we got lots of wires, so this one is for the SATA stuff. This is nuts. So there's a connector up here if you want to run the fan over here. You know, the thing is that the wire then has to go in front of the fan, so it's kind of not great. If I come over here, I can kind of go under the processor a little bit. So I guess that's what I'll do. So that's going to go over there. And we need to keep this out of here somehow. So basically, we got a couple more things to do where we start zip tying like crazy. But yeah, that's probably going to be the easiest way to do it. I still need to make sure it works, you know, before I start doing all this. Alright, so this is, I'm going to move the power supply, and I'm going to get these underneath here. I get them underneath the power supply, which means I got to pull the screws out of the front. It's going to be a pain. Alright, now we've loosened the power supply. Unplug it and move it. Apparently it ain't that simple. Oh boy. I gotta get this stuff out of the way though, it's just ridiculous. So apparently there's a compartment under here and you can't get anything, you know, out of the way. So, yeah, there's no moving the power supply and doing anything with this. So, like, what I'll have to do is just, like, bundle it together and zip tie it, I guess. That's the only thing I can think of. It could be shoved up under here since there's nothing in there at the moment, but I want to put the other hard drive in. Or if I want to put the other CD drive in, then I'm going to have an issue. Alright, well, I just just taped it up. I'm going to shove it down in here. Get it out of my way. It's just too much crap. It's like ridiculous. So, Anyway, this one you're not going to be looking at it anyway, so it's all going to be, you know, covered up. I got the cover for it. Got to figure out the rest of the stuff. I got to get the other drive in here, the other hard drive in here. Put it back together, test it out, see if it works. So anyway, that's it for me for tonight, and I'll deal with it tomorrow.